Is very agrarian. There are animals, people have their animals, livestock. In fact, we hear some folks back here trying to corral some goats and sheep who are just roaming around right now because all their enclosures have been destroyed. This home here, you can see that it is well off of its foundation, and you can see how it is now sitting and crushing some of the siding and the underside of the property. What you don't know, we're going to talk to Randy Lane here about this is where he and his wife survived. This is their home. Randy, you're a veteran. We're grateful for you and grateful for that. Thank you for your service. And Randy, as we look back here, I'm just taking note to where your porch is down there.
Yes.
And where the house now sits.
Yes.
And you went for that ride, that 6-foot ride in your master bathroom. What was it like as the storm was picking up your home?
Scary, frightening. It was just, it's hard to describe, you know, the wind, the whistle. You know, everybody says it sounded like a train. It sounded more like a jet airplane landing on top of us, and it just, you could feel the house lifting, you could feel it rocking, and whenever it took part of the roof, I could feel the wind, the draft coming in hard. I was holding onto the door and holding my wife underneath me in the bathtub and just holding on, you know, with grace of God. And then just this foundation here had pushed up onto the side of our house, and it was up against it. So the house is here, what's left of the house is here, but the ones that didn't have like a wall against them, you can tell as we look around, you know, they're totally gone.
And Randy, this is the house that was across the street that came flying at your house and almost created a wall.
Yes, this created a wall, and the winds couldn't push through that wall to start picking a piece by piece. It took the roof and just shredded it. The roof is all over, you know, we've got 2 acres here, and I found pieces past the 2 acres, so it's took it and threw it in multiple directions from here. Just shattered the roof, but it couldn't, like the wall here, it just stopped it. Just like a hand, just, you know, stopped and wouldn't let it through.
And Randy, this is the home, because you had people, neighbors across the street who died. The 2 youngest children were in this was their home, and they were found across the street.
Yes, yeah, this is the base of the home that was across the street. Whenever the storm passed, we all started gathering ourselves, coming outside, and one of the neighbors hollered at me and said, there's missing children, there's missing babies, and we went to looking for the babies. So this would have been the home that they were in, and 3 out of the 5 made it, but the other 2 were found the following day. And then the neighbors next to it, their home is sitting right here in the front on the next property over. And we found the 5-year-old of that family in the brush and in the debris, and found the mama buried in the bar ditch in all of the debris. And we were able to help dig them out. It's a community effort, you know, the community come together strong. We were able to get her out, get her onto like a kitchen countertop as a board, because we couldn't get an ambulance here in time.
And she couldn't feel her legs.
She couldn't feel her legs. Her back was hurting. We were scared her neck. And I got a good report that she's doing better in the hospital this morning from a family friend of hers. But we got her out. My grandson had showed up. They wasn't letting anybody through, but he was with his mom, and she told him that, you know, that she was going home, and they let her in. And my grandson rode in the back of the truck, holding the board to get her up the road to where the Flower Mound ambulances were waiting. And Flower Mound took her to Denton and got her to the hospital.
Yeah.
But it was quite an event.
Randy Lane, we're up against a commercial break, but we're grateful for your time. And again, thank you for your service, especially this Memorial Day. Thank you, sir. And please stay strong and stay encouraged.
Appreciate it.
As we go to commercial break, it's important to take note of the work that's already happening. Power crews trying to restore power. We're back after this.